In his last interview at the Citadel Securities Global Markets 2025 event, Jensen Huang dropped some massive revelations about the rise of AI. He talked about how Nvidia's technology laid the foundation for OpenAI. Yes, the very first supercomputers that powered ChatGPT were hand-delivered by Jensen himself to Elon Musk. He also revealed the real reason behind Nvidia's unstoppable success and shared a striking vision of a future where digital humans work side by side with us. Here's a hand-picked selection of the most powerful moments. Let's listen.
You make more and more compute possible. In 2016, you very famously created the world's first AI factory, the DGX-1.
Yeah.
You actually hand-delivered it to Elon Musk at OpenAI.
Well, I built this brand new computer, and it doesn't look like anything the world's ever seen before. It doesn't work like anything the world's ever seen before. And I remember announcing it at GTC, and literally the audience was just like this. Nobody knew what I was talking about. And that was a joke. And so with the same amount of applause. And so I announced this thing, and everybody goes, uh-huh. And literally on that GTC, I invited Elon to talk about the two of us were working on self-driving cars, and so he came on stage and he says, Jensen, what's that computer? And I said, DGX-1, and I built it for this reason. And he goes, I could use one. And I finally got a PO. And then he goes, yeah, I have this nonprofit. I said, oh. You know, when you build something brand new, the last thing you want to hear is that your first customer is a nonprofit. And so anyhow, I delivered. I was the DoorDash computer guy, and I DoorDashed this computer up to San Francisco, and the company was OpenAI.
It is a very profitable nonprofit, or revenue scale nonprofit.
No, we've been working together for a long time. Every model has been built on Nvidia since, yeah.
Now let's dive into why Nvidia became the unstoppable giant fueling the AI boom. Jensen breaks it down perfectly.
We're the only company in the world today that you can give a building, some power, and a blank sheet of paper, and we can create everything within it. All of the networking, all the switches, all the CPUs, all the GPUs, you know, all of the technology within that entire factory we can build. And it all runs the same software stack from Nvidia. And because we can integrate like that, we can also move extremely fast. And so we're now building AI factories as fast as we like, at the limits of what's physically possible. And so, and because we're innovating at such incredible scale, and we're co-designing, meaning we're changing algorithms, we're changing software, we're changing networking and CPUs and GPUs all at the same time, we break out of Moore's law's limits, which is, as you know, slowing down. And so generationally, we introduce performance levels by about 10 times. I mean, it's an incredible level of performance that we give to the market every single year. On the other hand, when we increase performance at the same power, we're decreasing your cost. So we're driving costs down incredibly fast, which allows customers to do bigger things, which allows them to generate more revenues from the same factory. And so NVIDIA's adoption today is because we are both the highest performance, we're the highest scale, and so if you want giant systems, you could do so, and we're the lowest cost. And so if our perf-per-watt, our energy performance per unit of energy used is 3 times, your company can generate 3 times more revenues in that factory. That's why I call that a factory. It's not a data center, it's a factory. They're making money from it. And so that's the reason why we're innovating so fast. And it's hard to keep up with us. Well, it also explains why we're successful.
And finally, Jensen paints a wild picture of the future, where digital humans join the workforce alongside us.
All of whatever applications we have are going to be improved by AI that we've been talking about. A simple metaphor is just digital humans. And so a digital software engineer, right? AI coding, AI digital nurses, AI accountants, AI lawyers, AI, right? So there's AI marketeers. So that we call all of that agentic AI. And that technology is evolving very nicely. And so for the very first time, technology is no longer just a tool used by accountants, tools used by software engineers. We're going to become digital software engineers. And I wouldn't be surprised if you you license some, and you hire some. And so depending on the quality and depending on the deep expertise. And so future workforces in enterprise will be a combination of humans and digital humans, and some of them will be OpenAI based, and some of it would be Harvey based, or Open Evidence, or Cursor, or Replit, or Lovable, or some of it will be third party, and some of them you'll home grow.
Nvidia powered the rise of OpenAI, and now it's shaping our future with digital humans. What do you think? Share your thoughts below. I've left the full interview link in the description if you want to watch the entire conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Nueva Tech for more epic AI moments.